family. How's everybody? I hope everybody is doing well and blessed and favored by the Most High. As many of you know that my main channel was taken down, literally for no reason at all. In the 2 years it's been up, there's never been any strikes nor violations or warnings against that channel. I pretty much stayed within the guidelines that they set forth, but yet they took it down for no reason at all, and to this day haven't given me a reason or what videos or whatever caused them to make a decision to take it down. This channel does not give out medical information or disinformation, as they say. There's no racism on this channel. Only thing on this channel is the word of the Most High, quoted straight from the Bible. And that's what we base our discussions on. The things that's happening in the world that lines up with what's written by the Most High himself. And that seems to be a problem. So the only thing that conclusion I can come to is that the word really got up under a lot of people's skin. And so therefore they took the channel down. And like I say, to this day, I've asked for explanations on what video or whatever brought them to that conclusion, and they won't give me an answer. So I know for a fact that I wasn't violating anything. So be that as it may, I'm glad that a few of you have found out where I am now, and I would ask you to let your friends and family and anybody else know where this new channel is, okay? Today, family, let's discuss Daniel 7:25 and why these things are happening, why this world has just totally flipped upside down. You know, evil is now good and good is now evil. You know, there's a problem with truth. You know, like it say, truth is the new hate speech. And most of us online, we don't teach hate, but we do quote scripture about the things that's going on in the world, and we talk about things that is written in their own history books. So if they want to be mad at your own history. You wrote it. You know, it just seems that the only things we can talk about is the things that they approve. You know. So when you go to talking about truth, the truth in history, the truth in the scriptures, then it's a problem. You know, people have become haters of the truth and haters of the Most High, which was prophesied to happen. You know, Mashiach said himself, you know, if they hate me, they gonna hate you. They persecute me, they gonna persecute you. You know, no man is above his master. So if it happened to him and the disciples, it's gonna happen to us too. Okay? But let's not even dwell on that, family. Let's go on with teaching and learning of the Most High's word, okay? And we'll just go over scriptures and we'll, you know, talk about them and expound on them as we go along. Okay, Daniel 7:25 says, "And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time." So the question would be, well, where is the Most High in this? Why is he allowing this to happen? Well, the Most High is allowing these things to happen because man has become so wicked, and that he's gonna judge the whole earth. And he allows these things to happen, family, to see where his true people are. Who's gonna stand with him and believe him instead of standing with man and believe man. So it's a separation that's happening right now, family. It's just a separation, and the Most High is doing the separating. So this is why he allows these things to happen, to just see who's gonna, you know, go by his word or live by the wisdom of this world, which is in um, Satan's jurisdiction. Let's just put it that way. Psalms 115 verse 16 say, "The heaven, even the heavens, are the Most High's, but the earth has he given to the children of men." And see, these things that's happening, family, are mostly caused by man. He's destroyed the climate, he's destroyed the earth to where it's hard to even grow good food out of it. The atmosphere is all messed up. The waters, man has messed them up by dumping chemical waste in it and everything else. So basically, the man has just made a one big mess out of the earth that the Most High created for man to enjoy. And that's just all it is to it, family. Through greed and wanting power and all this, he has destroyed this earth. But all in all, family, we got to understand, when you ask where the Most High is in this, he's right in the middle of it. He's allowing it. How else is he going to know who's going to stand with him? Who's going to serve him? Instead of obeying man. We're to obey the laws of the land, except for when they violate or go against the Most High's laws. Okay? Amos chapter 3 verse 6. "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Most High has not done it?" Now when it says, "Shall there be evil in the city, and the Most High has not done it," that is not saying that the Most High is evil. That's not what that's meaning. That means when things happen that are bad, he just allows it. The Most High does not do evil, but he does allow evil to happen, especially to those who won't abide by his word. And that's been all throughout history. Every time we disobeyed, he just allowed things to happen. That's what it's meant by evil. The Most High is not evil. He's incapable of being evil. But the Most High is ultimately Contrary to what man thinks, the Most High is in control on both sides, the wicked and the righteous. He orchestrates it all for his purpose. Okay? Let's get an example of that. Let's go to 1 Kings chapter 22, and we'll read verses 20 through 23. And this is concerning Ahab. And the Most High said, who shall persuade Ahab, that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. 21. And there came forth a spirit, and stood before the Most High, and said, I will persuade him. And the Most High said unto him, wherewith? In other words, how? Okay, what you gonna do? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, thou shalt persuade him, and prevail. Go forth and do so. So the Most High said, okay, all right, you're going to persuade him then. Go ahead and do it. Go forth and do so. Verse 23. Now therefore, behold, the Most High has put a lying spirit in the mouth of all thy prophets, and the Most High has spoken evil concerning thee. Okay, so you see now that this spirit, the lying spirit, Most High gave him permission to go and be a lying spirit in the mouth of the prophets. All right? But then when you look at verse 23, it says, behold, the Most High put a lying spirit in the mouth. In other words, the Most High gets the credit. Even though he commissioned that evil spirit to go do his thing, still the Most High is in control. So all the credit goes to the Most High because he's in control. The evil spirit or whatever spirit it was couldn't have went and done it without the Most High's permission. Just as Satan could do only things to Job that the Most High allowed him to do. He could not go past that. Okay? So the Most High is in control. And this is what we got to understand. Proverbs 16:9 says, a man's heart devises his way, but the Most High directs his step. See, I don't care what's in your heart, be it evil or good, the Most High directs your steps. So these people, the evil ones think they're actually running something and stuff. They're not running anything. It's just the Most High has let them do it. And in the end, he's going to destroy every single one of them. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 31 say, it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living Elohim. See, and that's what they're doing. They're falling into his hands. And it's not going to be good. People go around, plotting things and for other people's destruction. And they're going to fall into their own trap. We just need to remain faithful and loyal and obedient to the Most High. Yeah. Isaiah 14:24. The Most High of hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. And as I have purposed, so shall it stand. See, whatever the Most High thinks, it'll come to pass. Whatever he say, it's going to come to pass. Then when we look at Matthew chapter 24, when Mashiach is telling him the signs of the things, pointing toward the end, all the pestilence and wars and famines and all that, not one time did he say how that was going to occur, did he? No. What he said, it was they gonna happen. And man is the cause of famine and pestilence and all kind of disruptions in the earth. So Mashiach quoted prophecy of what was going to happen. He didn't say who was going to do it. Now, we know when the Most High is working, he's going to tell you. In the book of Revelations, all that pestilence and destruction and all that, that is going to be from the Most High himself. It will be no doubt. You won't have a doubt in your mind that that is directly from the Most High. But in Matthew chapter 24, Mashiach is telling you the things that's going to happen. And man is really at the bottom of it. He caused all these problems because man is not capable of governing himself. He can't. He doesn't have the knowledge to, unless he has the knowledge and wisdom of the Most High in his heart. Okay? Isaiah 41:4 says, "Who hath wrought and done it, calling the generations from the beginning. I, the Most High, the first, and with the last, I am he." See, he called all these things, from the beginning. The Most High knows the ending from the beginning because it's all in his plan. It's already orchestrated, family. It's already prophesied. And so whatever is prophesied is going to happen. It's not if it's going to happen, it's when, at the Most High's choosing. So when you see these things happening, just know that the Most High is allowing it. Okay? What we have to do is get closer to the Most High, and get strength from the Most High and wisdom to endure. For those who endure to the end shall be saved. And that's a fact. 1 Corinthians 10:13. There has no temptation taken you, but such is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. See, with all this mess going on, this wickedness and things like that, it's common to man. See, because man is wicked. This flesh that we in, is sinful. And so any man that doesn't know the Most High, who doesn't obey the commandments and things like that, he's going to do wicked. So those of us who believe, those things just happen around us. But the Most High is faithful. And he said he'll make a way for you to escape. And all we have to do is read Psalms 91, that whole chapter. He said it won't come nigh thee. But we have to believe that and act accordingly to the scriptures, to the laws, keep his commandments. Psalms 22 and verse 28 says, "For the kingdom is the Most High's, and he is the governor among the nations." In other words, the Most High is over all of it. That's who's running things, folks. Satan only runs or does whatever the Most High allows him to do. And when he allows things, there is a reason or a purpose. He is trying to purify us. He expects us to get through these temptations and pestilence and trouble. He expects us to get through, family, without falling prey to the evil people without losing our faith, without turning from him because of all these things that's happening. We have to remain steadfast in the face of it all. And sometimes it get a little tough, but that's when you turn to the Most High and we get through these things in his strength, not ours. You know, our strength is perfected in the Most High. So we endure these things in his strength, not ours. Okay? Let's read Job chapter 12, verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. You see that, family? The people that's deceived and the ones that's doing the deceiving, they are all under the Most High's jurisdiction. He owns them all. See? And these people got nerve enough to think that they're running something. They think there's no consequence ever for their wickedness, for their being unjust, unfair. These people think that they'll be alive to see the wickedness come to fruition that they're doing, not knowing that any day could be their last day. See? They don't give the Most High credit for anything. They think they're waking up every day on their own, but they're not. He can stop that at any time that he wants to. Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. See, what the scripture says, appointed to a man wants to die. And you're not going past that appointment either. You may be late for a lot of appointments in this life on earth, but that's one you're not going to miss. You're not going past that appointed day. And the faster the wicked people learn that, probably the better off they'll be. You know. Revelations 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he have but a short time. This is why things have cranked up, family. You know, this is why every single day you wake up, it gets worse and worse. Man has devised something else that is unjust or wicked to do against the people, especially Yah's people. You know, we can see that in Ecclesiastes 10:8, it says, he that dig a pit shall fall into it. Whoso breaketh a hedge, a serpent shall bite him. See? When these folks are digging pits, planning all kind of evil for people in general, they're going to fall into it. It's not going to work. Okay? Ecclesiastes 9:1. For all this I considered in my heart, even to declare all this, that the righteous and the wise and their works are in the hand of Elohim. No man knoweth either love or hatred by all that is before him. See, It's just a theme that's over and over again in the scriptures, letting you know who's running things, who's in control. The Most High is controlling both sides, family. Both sides. Job 34, verse 13 through 15. And this is Job, asking questions. Who has given him a charge over the earth? Asking who gave the Most High charge over the earth? Nobody. Or who has disposed the whole world? Verse 14, if he set his heart upon man, if he gather unto himself his spirit and his breath. Verse 15, all flesh shall perish together, and man shall turn again into dust. I've often said that a lot, family. What would happen if the Most High withdrew his spirit from the earth? Everything would cease to exist immediately. We know he's not going to do that because of the covenant he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob concerning his people. So we know he's not going to do it. But if, hypothetically, he was to withdraw his spirit and breath by which we live from us, from this earth, everything would cease immediately to exist. That goes for animals, plants, wildlife, fish, everything would cease to exist. You think about that, family. Think about who's in control. It's not Satan. He only is allowed to do whatever the Most High allows him to do. He's not in control. He's not running nothing. Okay? He knows his fate, so he's trying to take as many with him as he can. He already knows his destiny. This is why he hates the Most High's people. What is it? Proverbs 26:27. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, he'll return upon it. See, there's no way that you can do evil and it not come back to you. It's just like a boomerang. You throw it and it comes right back to the hand that you threw it with. Job 12:10. In whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind. Wow. So, I know, family, we've been trying to drum this into our friends and families' head, and they're still refusing to accept the truth and to turn to the Most High. But Revelations 22:11 say, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. See, when that time comes, when the judgment starts, those who wouldn't listen will be trying to kick your door in to hear the word then, and it's pretty much too late. Once that first trumpet sound, it's a wrap, family. It's too late then. That's why the scriptures say, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. I mean, he's done. Let's read Mark 6:11. And whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear you, when you depart, shake off the dust under your feet for a testimony against them. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. See, we constantly try to talk to our friends, our families, our loved ones, and they constantly reject, don't want to hear it, call you a cult member, and all these things. Well, it's a point where you just, okay, shake the dust off your foot and leave them alone. Because the scriptures say, once you do that, that is a testimony against them in judgment. They won't be able to get up there and say, nobody ever tried to tell me. I never heard. No, you were told. You rejected truth. So that is in itself is a testimony against them that they rejected you when you were trying to share the truth with them. That is going to be a testimony against them. One they won't be able to get out from under. See, they can't claim that nobody tried to tell them because you did. You've done your job. Okay? But let's read Revelation 12:17 for a second here. And the dragon was wroth with the woman. We know the woman represents Israel. Okay? And went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Mashiach. Okay, well, you would say, okay, now the devil was mad at the woman, but the Most High protected the woman, in the wilderness. And so Satan knows he cannot touch Israel because she is protected of the Most High, but he went after the remnant. Now you would say, who is the remnant? Well, the remnant is going to be other people who actually have come to the truth, who believe the Most High's word, but they're not Israel. That could be, like the scriptures say, Gentiles and things are going to join on to Israel. So it would be other nations, the remnant, that Satan goes after. But you see in the scriptures, where he protected the woman, Israel, and let's see. Let me jump right quick to Galatians 6:16. It said, and as many as walk according to this rule, peace be on them, and mercy, and upon the Israel of Yah. See, as many of them that turns to the Most High in his truth and stuff, then they're going to be okay. But Satan is going to attack the remnant and Israel for that go. I mean, he's coming against us, trying to weary the saints with all these things happening at the same time. That could be wearisome, family, if you don't keep your mind stayed on the Most High and his promises. It would overwhelm you. Okay? But in Revelation 12:17, this is no more than the fulfillment, really, of a dream that Joseph had. He had that same dream. In fact, let's read it. Genesis chapter 37, verse 5 through 10. This is what we call the Revelation 12 sign, And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told his brethren, and they hated him yet the more. And he said unto them, hear, I pray you, this dream which I have dreamed. Now he's finna tell them about it. This is what you see in Revelation 12. For behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose, and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaf stood round about, and made obeisance to my sheaf. In other words, Joseph saying they were going to end up serving him, which they did in Egypt. Verse 8, and his brother said unto him, shalt thou indeed reign over us, or shalt thou indeed have dominion over us? And they hated him yet more for his dreams and for his words. Now, verse 9, and he dreamed yet another dream, and told it to his brethren, and said, behold, I have dreamed a dream more. And behold, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars made obeisance to me. That's talking about that Revelation 12. And he told it to his father and to his brethren, and his father rebuked him and said unto him, what is this dream that thou hast dreamed? Shall I and thy mother and thy brethren indeed come to bow down ourselves to thee on the earth? See, he was talking about those 11 stars, with him being the 12 in Revelation. So it's all written, family. The Most High is allowing these things to happen. Could he stop it? Absolutely. Could stop it in the next 5 minutes if he wanted to. But like Scripture tells us, that these prophecies are going to be fulfilled. That's just no doubt about that. They're going to be fulfilled. He's going to fulfill every single one of them that you see written. Everything that he has said is going to come to pass. There's going to be a great falling away. That, in other words, people are going to worship in a way that is a violation to the Most High. We know of the days that we're supposed to worship and the feast days that we keep. But people are going to turn from that and start worshiping on the first day of the week instead of the 7th. And that is the great falling away. Most people that believe now and who are keeping the Sabbath, they're going to fall away too because of the pressure, the coercion, the conditions that you can't buy or sell, and all of that is going to make some believers who believe now fall away too and give in. But like I say, this is your test. This is the separation from the goats from the sheep. The Most High is seeing right this day who's going to stand with him and who is going to buckle under, and give in and follow man. That's what this is about, family. It's about worship. It always has been. Always has been. Satan wants his worship. This is why he was thrown out. He wanted to rise above the Most High. Okay? And so it is today. He wants people to serve and worship him, and the world is full of them doing just that. All these wicked practices and rituals and all. He has plenty of followers. But are you going to follow the Most High? That's what it's about, family. Worship. In the end, when it all comes down to a head, it was all about worship in the first place. Whether you serve the Most High or Mammon. Okay? Okay, family. I just wanted to get on this channel and get back into the swing of things. We can't let things that happen disappoint us, discourage us. The work still has to be done, okay? And I fully intend to keep doing it. You know, this is not hate speech or medical advice and all these things. Strictly viewing the world from the scripture, from the Most High's word. And some people have a real big problem with it. Okay? So, okay, family, until next time, Most High willing, I'll talk to you later. Shalom.